Hi guys, it's me iPhoneized here, and today I will give you a quick look and review of the iOS 4.2 for the iPad. Of course, this is just beta. You can get this if you're a developer and install this onto your iPod Touch, iPhone 3G, 3GS and 4, or of course on your iPad. On the lock screen, you will not really notice anything new. The only thing you can do at the lock screen is set an alphanumeric passcode, which means that you can basically, on your iPhone you had the passcode with the numbers, and now here you can set a passcode with letters, numbers, and even symbols. So that's a cool little thing. The keyboard will pop up and you can type your password in. On the home screen, what's new is of course Game Center, but I'm not going to show you that just because of some privacy info. You notice that it's the same on the iPad as it is on the iOS 4.1 for the iPhone. Calendar, nothing new there. Neither on contacts. Notes has some small little changes, like for example here, you can change the font. So for example, if we go to notes on my iPhone here and type in a test note, then you will see that if the camera focuses, that you will see that the font here is that weird font that nobody was able to read, and now you can change the font to whatever you want to. Well, there are 3 fonts you can choose from. It's the chalkboard font, Helvetic, and a Marker felt font, which is I believe the original, but I don't know. You can choose from 3 fonts, and that's a nice thing. Maps, of course, the same. There are some small UI changes. Videos the same too. On YouTube, there's a funny thing they changed, which I really like. On your iPhone or iOS 4.1, whatever, you had the ability to rate a video, to still rate a video, even if YouTube had the new rating thing with the thumbs up and thumbs down for those videos. You could still rate with those. So that was kind of annoying, I think. Now let's go, for example, to one of my videos. You have the ability to like and dislike the video, just as you would on your desktop version of YouTube. Of course, the rest is still the same. Down there it just shows you how many thumbs up and how many thumbs down you got. In that view here, and even in the search view, it shows how many % of thumbs up the video has got. So that's a nice little thing they changed. Otherwise, I didn't notice that many changes, except from the one that I told you. iTunes and App Store are still the same. In the settings, there is there are some small little changes, like here for notes you can choose from the 3 fonts. You can you just have some small little changes here, but nothing big. Then one of the major things in Safari, that for example we go to that iPhoneized website, and I want to search for the download link. So I don't have to scroll longer through the website or Google it. I can just type it in here in the Google field, like download, and on this page find download, and just as you know it from the desktop version of Safari, it shows you yellow marked. Whoops, I'm sorry for that. It shows you yellow marked everything that has the word download in it. Here, for example, there, you can hit done, and yeah, so that's a cool thing. Then yeah, it's a small little UI change. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe we'll zoom in a bit. There, that little 4 that shows you how many tabs you've got open. On the iPhone you could do this a long time, but not really on the iPad. So that's a cool little thing that happens here in Safari, mobile Safari. Just the camera, I'm sorry for that. Having some trouble shooting this video. Mail, of course, it has the unified inbox. I'm again not going to show you that just because of some privacy information. Photos is still the same. Well, let's choose a picture like that. You now have the ability to print the photo or whatever you want via your Wi-Fi network. So if you do have some printers that are in the your Wi-Fi network, you can print directly from your iPad to your printer. Of course, you do have to, you know, link your computer to the internet via a computer or whatever, but everything goes wirelessly, and that's really cool. I don't have any wireless printers here at the moment set up, but I'm going to do this, so I can't show you now. The iPod, still the same too, but again, some small little changes here, just some UI changes, but nothing more. Then of course you do have folders, and you can put up to 20 apps into one folder. Here my games folder is pretty full. I had to delete many games to, you know, just make it a clean home screen there. So those are my few favorite games. I'm again going to review some of them, but that's folders. So you can fit up to 20 apps into a folder. And then probably the biggest change that everybody was waiting for, multitasking. That's the multitasking dock, as you know and love it from your iOS 4 on your iPhone and the iPod Touches. It shows your recent used apps. Whoops, why is the camera moving? It shows you the recent used apps, and of course your multitasking apps. So you can just make them jiggle, you know, and delete some of them. Okay, well, the iPod maybe. And then you of course have the screen orientation lock, which does work, you know, just as you would expect it. Then the iPod, so you can go into your iPod library. Then of course you have the iPod settings here, so that you can access it directly on your home screen or from specific apps. And then you have the, what I really like, the what is it called, the brightness control. So, you know, you can change the brightness without having to go into settings anytime, and that's really cool. I mean, if you're in a game or so and you want to quickly change the brightness, you just double tap the home button and it does it. The only thing that I don't like of at this beta firmware, of course it has some errors, but again it's just beta, is that the screen orientation lock button here is no longer for that. So I don't know why they changed it, but they changed it to what is it? They like the silencer button on the iPhone. Like this thing here. Okay. I don't know what for it is, because it doesn't even stop your music while you're playing it, so you can't just quickly mute the iPad. It just mutes all the system sounds. Like for example, if you're if you're in a meeting and you receive an email, so that it doesn't make that weird sounds, but it just is quiet. I think they should let it at the function that it had, the screen rotation lock. But anyways, I mean, you can access it by double tapping, swipe to the right, and there you have it, your screen orientation lock. I would see this at the final version that they change it back again, because that would be more a step backwards than a step forward. And talking of steps backwards, I forgot to mention this. If you're, for example, in notes and writing something, and you wanna do, those weird things with the letters, I don't know what they're called in English, I'm sorry for that, but anyways, you no longer have to just hold the letter, but you, like in the iPhone, you have to swipe on the letter you want to choose. So I don't know, I don't like this because it's kind of weird to do, because you just had to hold with one finger your letter and it will automatically choose the right thing. So that's kind of step backwards too. Otherwise, I love the iPadOS 4.2 with multitasking, the YouTube rating things, of course folder, and many more things. Well, the search has that search in web thing and the search in Wikipedia. So I don't know, ET search in Wikipedia, and yeah, it will search for ET. Oh, I'm sorry for that. In Wikipedia, so that's very cool. I mean, you had this on your iPhone, now on your iPad. So again, that was me, iPhoneized here. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and that really helps me a lot. Bye, see you later.